Welcome back again, rum lovers. Here we are today with the Holmes Cay Jamaica EMB 2014. Now, Rum.shan already finished his bottle a long time ago. I lost my bottle. My bottle was hidden in my shelf and I found it back, about right here, about 5-6 days ago, right? So I'm slowly going down, kind of fast, but slowly, right? And finally today we are going to review this rum. So Holmes Cay, Eric K, and here is bottle 22, car 78, 61% out of Clarendon, which is on the National Rums of Jamaica, right? So with favorite master blender Robert, right here is to drinking your rum and enjoying it. All right, so let's get into it.
And the EMB is from a former estate, I think the Bog Estate, that folded and was acquired, I think the mark was acquired by Clarendon, also known as Moneymus.
Right, because they also have a ton of stills from these.
They do, because they were a lot of distilleries, they were consolidating.
Right, so guys, if you want more information on that, actually Rum Wong has a really good article on it, and maybe one of these days Rum.shan and I are gonna go through that article, and get through all the information. We're gonna present, and honestly Rum.shan will do that video because Rum.shan is really the bigger geek out of the two of us. Rum.shan loves doing the research, loves presenting that type of stuff. So we are going to have to do a National Rums of Jamaica review and go through all of the stills and the history behind it. Rum.shan is...
he even said it on the Bog Estate.
So let's read the back of this thing. Holmes Cay was created with the simple premise to seek out the world's best rum and release them unadulterated and full strength. EMB mark was originally created by the Bog Estate, closed in 1948, and is a middle ester. This is 100% pot still, comes from the Clarendon distillery in Jamaica. Full age in the tropics for 8 years, ex-bourbon, then bottled in New York. Best enjoyed neat with a small splash of water. Small splash of water is not necessary for Rum.shan and I.
No.
And funny enough, my wife's family is from Clarendon, and her family, her grandfather, great-grandfather, both worked in the estates up in Clarendon. Yeah. So like when we go back, so her great grandfather was like the master sugar distiller. Like he had his own shop there, and he would break down the sugar cane and get it down to the molasses form. So well known in the neighborhood, well known in that region for his work there. And I'm gonna get into some research there and find out which estate he worked on, because maybe it was the Bog Estate, maybe it was something else.
Could be.
But definitely when I visit Jamaica, every time I visit Jamaica, we head to Clarendon, we go up to James Hill, and one of her uncles or some family member always grabs a donkey, heads up into the fields and bring us back loads of sugar cane. When I go to Jamaica, I have to suck sugar cane. Like that is just part of it. No, Rum.shan wanted to say pause right there. Alright guys, let's get into the rum review. Alright guys, we're here with the EMB city coloration, 8 years in Jamaica, no continental aging, only bottled in New York, right? So this is one of Rum.shan's favorites. So
it is.
Let's get into it. I'll let Rum.shan take the lead on most of this. Please give me your tasting notes, your nose of the rum in which you enjoy the most.
So this rum, I first tasted this rum at Miami Rum Congress.
Really?
Yes. And when I tasted it, it was so, I don't know, I feel like it was almost like love at first sight. That's what it felt like. So, and then we went out and I bought 2 bottles.
Yes. So for Rum.shan, was rum at first sight. For me, I liked it. To me, it was an improvement. So my first thought was, this smells almost like a Worthy Park, but it smells sweeter.
You did say that,
right? So I was like, I don't know. I like Worthy Park. Worthy Park is getting a lot better since my first impression of Worthy Park. So I always say, like, am I growing or is Worthy Park getting better? I am not sure. right? But I enjoyed it. I smelled it was a sweeter, more fruity version of what I get on a lot of the Worthy Parks. And so I always kind of confused and always kind of in between, like, is it Worthy Park? Is it Clarendon?
And you're right, because they actually share. There's like some notes that they both share.
Yes.
And sometimes it's very hard.
There's a slight sharpness and rustiness and funkiness. Like a sour is like, like almost like if the fermentation process is similar, right? That's what I think. But that's what I get between the EMB and some of the Worthy Park. Like even like it's almost like it's still even an improvement to our favorite Worthy Park mark, which is the Worthy Park middle, right? The WPM.
The WPM.
Right? So it's almost like our WPM, but a little more sweet, a little more fruity. And
I believe this is in the same ester range. Because the ester range of the EMB is about 250 to 300, somewhere around there.
Which is similar
to the WPM, right?
So definitely, and honestly, like this one here, I just love the sweet fruitiness on it. I love that kind of note.
I could
smell it all day.
There is something. I could actually go like this and wear it as a perfume.
No, so see, that's for you, but it's for the ladies to smell. I don't know.
I don't know, but that's how fruity it smells. Yeah.
I don't know. Ladies who will watch my videos, which probably is like 5 women, right? So, do you guys think that you would appreciate a WPM perfume, right? Because we may get into the market of making some men cologne. You understand? That is WPM forward. Alright, so notice it's really nice, really sweet. Almost floral, a little bit of sourness, a little bit of astringent, almost like acetone in the background, a little bit of like rust. But a lot of fruit forward and almost like flowers. Like it smells so good. This guy's in ecstasy right now.
It's like a early morning when the sun is rising and the flowers are opening.
Oh boy.
That's what this is what I get. Is like that's what I get.
Alright, so we got into the nose. Let's get into the taste and let's see how much enjoyment we can get out of Rum.shan at this point.
Okay, so I'm getting that signature pineapple note that I think I always get in like medium. It's a Clarendon, some papaya, some bit sweetness. He has a little bit of heat on it. He has some heat on it. The dryness.
Yes, my mouth is dry, completely dry. Whew.
Yeah.
All right, so mouth is dry. I'm getting a little bit of acetone, a little bit of rustiness, lingering fruit notes, and then on the finish, I'm getting the same acetone dryness, and I'm getting like that rustiness as well, but it's not intense. Like everything, funny enough, like this isn't like a mix of like a ton of different rum, like a master blender type of thing, right? But it does taste very balanced. Like it's like rum geek balance, not everyday drinking balance.
Okay,
right? That's 2 different things, right? So this is what, 61%.
61.
So 61%, no heat was like, oh gosh, my chest. Oh, I need a lot of water. I need to add some water. I need ice or whatever. So you could add a little bit of water, maybe evolve and open up and soften a little. But that's not the predominant thing that you want. Like I don't really want any water to this.
I don't.
I just want to enjoy what this is. And the flavors are balanced. The sweetness is there. It's not over sweet. It's not over wood. It's not over intense. It's not over dried. Like everything I just said, it's just right in that pocket of I'm tasting some acetone, I'm tasting some rustiness. It's there, but it's not overpowering. It's not like, ugh. I'm tasting the sweetness. It's there, but it's not overly sweet. I'm tasting the dryness, but it's not like, oh geez, like I just cut my gums. You know, like everything that I said is not doing too much, right? So to me, this is like the epitome of a good, funky rum that is not going or doing too much, right? Sometimes there's rums that are
the
too woody.
Right, like they are the highest rum with that,
Yeah,
that blow your
too
mind.
funky. Like it's like I need some water to bring it down, that I can get the flavor components. And maybe with some water I get more flavor components, but there's so much flavor components already. I don't really need to do anything else to get the flavor components. You know, so definitely this is a easy sipper even for a rum geek, right? And that's what I appreciate it, because I am not in the realm of mere mortals at this point, right? I'm not in the realm of the guys who drink at 40, 43, maybe 46 anymore. Yes, I do drink at that point, but I do sip at 60, right? I would sip at rum fire. I sip rum fire. Like last Sunday, I'm mowing the lawn, I'm doing yard work. I was sipping some rum fire. And that was when I recognized I am truly a rum geek, because I can sip rum fire, no water, and go about my day. Some people, most people, in fact, me for a lot of my history, could not achieve that feat. Okay, so definitely it's a good thing. And
one more thing, the price point.
Mm-hmm.
The price point for this rum ranges $60 to $80, depending.
Right.
And if you see this anywhere,
yeah, pick it up.
Pick it up.
60 or 80, to me even 90.
Because after we bought that 2 bottles,
yeah,
I went back and I ordered. Remember I told you from Saratoga, I get the store to order 6.
Yeah.
And I only end up buying, I think, 3.
Should have ordered more.
We need a case.
We regretted not ordering that. Right now, I am praying for a little bonus money to come in soon. And I'm definitely going to pick up some more EMBs. Any price, 100 or less, I'm picking it up. Because I just think that this is a very good rum. I love to buy rums. I love good deals on rums. So, knowing that I could get it, I had one point I got it for 60. Push it up to 100. Which to me is too much, right? Maybe an 80, 90 mark.
Yeah.
You know, like even if, you know, like Eric K, he put his price point on it. He put it at 60. That was, to me, was a good deal. If I could get it at 80, to me, still a good deal.
It's still a good deal. For what it is,
yeah.
I mean, 8 years tropical.
Yeah.
You know.
61%.
61%.
Don't forget the 61%.
Mark. The flavor that you get from this is like, I feel like I'm at a ballroom dancing. You know, that's how I feel. But it's like, I don't know. You know.
To me, it's just like, it honestly, it almost reminds me of like the Impex bottle, or even the Legend bottles. Like the notes, the sweetness and the fruitiness reminds me of those bottles. Not really the acetone notes.
You're right.
But I'm getting in that direction.
The Legend, I tasted it last weekend. It was a pinch. And as you said that, it's like it's bringing back. Which it goes back to the original Appleton 17. You know? It was
it's the older.
Yeah, it was Money Moss.
Yes, Money Moss. It was Apple Money.
Appleton Money Moss, and the third one, there was a third estate.
Yes. But I think that was that estate closer down to Kingston side? I think it was. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But guys, yeah, the thing is that Rashawn and I, we are held down by the fact that we make kids and we have family lives. You know, we really just want to just make rum videos for you guys, but you know,
we can't divorce them.
But we have responsibilities. We have responsibilities, and we would oblige our responsibilities, and you know, not not dedicate our entire lives to rum production, rum making, that type of life. So
it would be like the monks, you know, who dedicate their lives to
the
cause.
We could be those guys. You know, guys, you know what? You need to, you know, we need to figure out a way to you guys to send us some money for us to, you know, fulfill our life's dream. You know, look for I'm pretty sure I have a ready set rum PayPal and a ready set rum Cash App. If you guys want to throw some money in there for us to live our dreams, drinking rums, and hopefully buying more rums, and eventually, if enough money is there, we're going to start a distillery. We're going to start a distillery. We're going to start a brand. You know, we're going to bring you guys along, because Also, even like barrel picks, you could like,
We could do a barrel pick. We could do.
you know, we could do barrel picks. We could do a lot of different things. All right, guys. See you in the next one. EMB from Holmes Cay is completed. Cheers.